What if I told you that one small, everyday fruit could help protect your memory, support your eyesight, and keep your energy steadier as you age, but only if you stop eating it the way most people do? It sounds harmless. It sounds healthy. And that's exactly why so many people after 60 get this wrong without ever realizing it. That fruit is blueberries. They may look ordinary, but they're one of the most powerful foods for supporting brain health, blood sugar balance, heart function, and even how well your body holds up over time. When used correctly, blueberries can quietly support how clearly you think, how stable you feel, and how resilient your body remains as the years pass. But here's the catch. Most people aren't losing these benefits because blueberries don't work. They're losing them because of what they eat them with. And these combinations are far more common than you think. In this video, I'll show you why blueberries matter so much as you get older, the 3 foods you should never eat them with, and how these small, everyday mistakes may be quietly working against your health. Stay with me, because the 3rd food on this list surprises almost everyone. And for some people, it can lead to digestive discomfort, unstable energy, or missing out on benefits they thought they were getting all along. When you realize how much blueberries can support your body as you age, you'll also see why the way you eat them makes such a difference. Number 1. Slowing cognitive decline and dementia. As we age, one of the biggest health concerns isn't pain or mobility. It's what happens to the brain. Many people notice subtle changes long before any diagnosis appears: forgetting names, slower thinking, or mental fatigue that wasn't there before. Cognitive decline and dementia don't happen overnight. They develop gradually, driven by chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, and damage to the connections between brain cells. Over time, these processes make it harder for the brain to store memories, stay focused, and regulate emotions clearly. This is where blueberries stand out. They're rich in anthocyanins, natural compounds that help reduce inflammation in the brain and protect neurons from oxidative damage, particularly in areas involved in memory and learning. These compounds also support healthier communication between brain cells, which is critical as the brain ages. Research has linked regular blueberry consumption to better cognitive performance and slower mental decline in older adults. In simple terms, blueberries help the brain stay more resilient over time, supporting the same systems most affected in dementia-related conditions. That's why blueberries are often discussed in the context of brain protection, not as a cure for dementia, but as a simple, everyday food that helps slow the biological processes behind cognitive decline at the stage of life when brain support matters most. Number 2. Stabilizing blood sugar and preventing insulin resistance. One of the most overlooked changes that comes with age isn't weight or appetite. It's how the body handles blood sugar. Many people feel it as sudden fatigue, afternoon energy crashes, brain fog, or cravings that seem to appear out of nowhere. These signs are often linked to insulin resistance. As we get older, cells gradually become less responsive to insulin, making it harder for glucose to move from the bloodstream into the cells where it's needed for energy. Over time, this leads to higher blood sugar levels, increased inflammation, and greater strain on the pancreas, raising the risk of metabolic problems. Blueberries help at this exact stage. They have a low glycemic impact, meaning their natural sugars are released slowly into the bloodstream instead of causing sharp spikes. This helps keep blood sugar levels steadier and prevents the rapid rises and crashes that leave people feeling drained or unfocused. Blueberries are also rich in fiber and polyphenols, compounds shown to support insulin sensitivity and protect blood vessels from damage caused by elevated blood sugar. Together, these effects help the body use glucose more efficiently over time. Rather than forcing quick energy, blueberries support balance, and that balance plays a key role in preventing insulin resistance and lowering the long-term risk of type 2 diabetes. Number 3. Protecting vision. Vision is something many people take for granted until it starts to change. Reading small text becomes harder, eyes feel strained more quickly, and adjusting to light takes longer than it used to. These shifts often happen so slowly that they're easy to ignore. As the eyes age, they become more vulnerable to oxidative stress and reduced circulation. The delicate tissues of the retina and the tiny blood vessels that support them are especially sensitive to damage. Over time, this can affect how clearly visual information is processed and increase the risk of long-term vision problems. Blueberries help protect vision by supporting the health of these sensitive structures. They're rich in antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, which help reduce oxidative damage in the eyes and support healthy blood flow behind the retina. This improved circulation helps deliver oxygen and nutrients where they're needed most, keeping visual tissues stronger and more resilient. Blueberries may also help the eyes cope better with everyday strain, including prolonged screen exposure and changing light conditions. Rather than fixing vision overnight, they work quietly to preserve it. And preserving vision plays a powerful role in maintaining independence, confidence, and quality of life as we get older. Number 4. Supporting blood flow and protecting the heart. Heart health isn't just about the heart itself. It's about how well blood moves through the body. Many cardiovascular issues begin quietly, with blood vessels becoming stiffer, circulation slowing down, and inflammation building long before any clear symptoms appear. As circulation weakens, the heart has to work harder to push blood through narrowed or less flexible vessels. Over time, this added strain affects how efficiently oxygen and nutrients reach the brain, muscles, and vital organs, increasing the risk of long-term heart problems. Blueberries support heart health by improving blood flow at its source. They're rich in flavonoids and anthocyanins, compounds shown to help relax blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and protect against oxidative damage. This helps blood move more smoothly through the arteries, easing pressure on the heart and supporting healthier circulation throughout the body. Blueberries also help protect blood vessels from the gradual damage caused by high blood sugar and cholesterol oxidation, two major contributors to cardiovascular strain. By supporting vessel flexibility and smoother flow, they help the heart do its job with less effort. Rather than targeting symptoms, blueberries support the foundation of cardiovascular health. And when blood flows well, the heart stays stronger, more efficient, and better protected over time. Number 5. Slowing visible aging from the inside out. Aging doesn't show up all at once. It appears gradually in the mirror. Skin that looks thinner, less firm, more uneven, and slower to recover than it once did. While many people focus on creams and treatments, the deeper changes are happening beneath the surface. As we age, oxidative stress and low-grade inflammation begin to affect the skin's structure. Collagen production slows, elasticity weakens, and cells become less efficient at repairing daily damage. Over time, this leads to wrinkles, dryness, and a duller overall appearance. Blueberries support skin aging from the inside out. They're rich in antioxidants, especially anthocyanins and vitamin C, which help protect skin cells from oxidative damage and support the processes involved in collagen maintenance. By reducing internal stress and inflammation, blueberries help preserve the strength and resilience of the skin over time. They also support hydration and circulation, allowing nutrients to reach skin cells more efficiently. This helps the skin maintain a healthier texture, more even tone, and a natural glow that doesn't rely on surface treatments. Blueberries don't promise instant results. Instead, they work quietly, day after day, helping slow the visible signs of aging by supporting the systems that keep skin strong from within. And that internal support often shows on the outside, naturally and over time. If this information is useful to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Because despite all their benefits, blueberries don't work the same way with every food. Some common pairings can actually reduce their impact, and one of the items we're about to cover surprises most people. The first mistake often starts with something most people trust and rarely question: tea, whether it's green or black. Tea is widely seen as a healthy choice, and in many ways it is. Green tea and black tea are both rich in antioxidants and offer their own benefits, but when consumed at the same time as blueberries, they may not work together as well as people expect. Tea naturally contains compounds called tannins. These tannins can bind to certain plant polyphenols, including some of the antioxidants found in blueberries. When this happens, the body may absorb fewer of those beneficial compounds during digestion. This doesn't mean tea and blueberries are bad foods. It simply means timing matters. Drinking tea alongside blueberries may slightly reduce the availability of key antioxidants, especially those linked to brain, heart, and blood vessel support. Over time, consistently pairing them together could mean you're not getting the full benefit you expect from the berries. The simple solution is spacing. Enjoy blueberries on their own, or with foods that don't interfere with absorption, and have tea at a different time of day. Even a short gap can help your body take better advantage of both. The second mistake involves a food that almost no one suspects: cucumber. Cucumbers are widely seen as refreshing, light, and healthy, which is why they often end up in fruit bowls, salads, or detox-style combinations with blueberries. On their own, cucumbers are a great choice. The issue isn't the food itself, but how it's paired. Cucumbers contain a naturally occurring enzyme called ascorbate oxidase. This enzyme can break down vitamin C, one of the key nutrients found in blueberries. When both are eaten at the same time, some of that vitamin C may be reduced before the body has a chance to absorb it. For most people, this effect isn't dramatic, but over time, consistently pairing cucumbers with vitamin C-rich fruits can mean you're not getting the full nutritional value you expect. That matters if you're eating blueberries specifically for their antioxidant and protective benefits. The solution isn't to avoid cucumbers altogether. It's simply about timing. Enjoy blueberries on their own and have cucumbers at a different meal or later in the day. Even a short gap can help your body make better use of both. The third food that doesn't pair well with blueberries is pineapple. This combination looks healthy on the surface. Both pineapple and blueberries are fresh, colorful, and rich in vitamin C, which is why they're often blended together in smoothies or fruit bowls. The problem isn't the nutrients, it's how the body handles them together. Pineapple is naturally acidic and contains an enzyme called bromelain, which affects digestion. When pineapple is eaten at the same time as other acidic fruits like blueberries, it can increase stomach acid and place extra stress on the digestive system. For some people, especially those with sensitive digestion, this may lead to bloating, heartburn, or stomach discomfort. Even if symptoms are mild, the body may not absorb nutrients as efficiently when digestion is irritated. The solution is simple: timing. Instead of combining pineapple and blueberries in the same meal, enjoy them at different times of the day. Having pineapple separately or spacing it out by about an hour can make digestion easier and allow your body to get more benefit from both fruits. You don't need to eliminate either one. You just need to stop eating them together. So now you know what can interfere with blueberries and quietly limit their benefits. The good news is, it doesn't take much to fix that. With a few simple timing changes, blueberries can work exactly the way they're meant to. And when they're paired with the right foods, their benefits don't just return, they become even stronger. Let's start with a fruit most people already have within reach: bananas. Bananas pair especially well with blueberries because they help slow things down, in a good way. One of the biggest challenges with fruit is how quickly natural sugars can move through the bloodstream. Bananas are rich in soluble fiber, particularly pectin, which slows digestion and helps steady the release of sugar. This creates a more balanced energy response instead of sharp spikes, followed by crashes. When bananas are eaten with blueberries, that fiber helps the body better handle and absorb the antioxidants found in the berries. Instead of rushing through the system, those compounds have more time to do their work, supporting brain function, circulation, and overall metabolic balance. Bananas also provide key nutrients like potassium, vitamin B6, and magnesium, which support nerve signaling, muscle function, and heart rhythm. Together, these nutrients complement the protective compounds in blueberries, making the combination both energizing and stabilizing. This pairing is simple, affordable, and easy to use consistently. Whether blended into a smoothie, mixed into oats, or eaten as a quick snack, bananas help blueberries deliver steady energy rather than short-lived fuel. It's not about making fruit more exciting. It's about helping your body use it more effectively. Next is a pairing that's familiar, but often underestimated: plain Greek yogurt. Plain Greek yogurt works so well with blueberries because it creates a stable foundation for digestion and absorption. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt is strained to remove excess liquid, making it higher in protein and lower in sugar. That protein slows digestion, which helps prevent blood sugar spikes and allows the antioxidants in blueberries more time to be absorbed and used by the body. Greek yogurt also contains probiotics, beneficial bacteria that support gut health. A healthier gut improves how nutrients are absorbed and helps reduce low-grade inflammation, which becomes increasingly important with age. When blueberries are eaten alongside Greek yogurt, their polyphenols are better supported by a digestive system that's functioning efficiently. Another advantage is balance. Blueberries are light and quick to digest on their own. Greek yogurt adds structure, helping the body process them more steadily rather than all at once. This leads to more stable energy and better tolerance, especially for people with sensitive digestion. The key is choosing plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Added sugars can work against the benefits you're trying to gain. When kept simple, this pairing supports digestion, blood sugar balance, and long-term metabolic health, quietly and consistently. The next pairing adds something blueberries need to work even better: healthy fats from nuts. Nuts add something blueberries can't provide on their own: healthy fats that help nutrients stay active longer in the body. Walnuts, in particular, are rich in plant-based omega-3 fats, which support brain function, reduce inflammation, and help protect blood vessels. When paired with blueberries, these fats help slow digestion just enough to improve the absorption of key antioxidants, especially those linked to brain and heart health. Healthy fats also play an important role in stabilizing energy. Instead of a quick rise and fall, the combination of blueberries and nuts delivers a steadier, longer-lasting effect. This can make a noticeable difference for people who experience mental fatigue or energy dips between meals. Beyond fats, nuts provide minerals like magnesium and zinc, which support nerve signaling, muscle function, and immune health. These nutrients complement the protective compounds in blueberries, creating a combination that supports multiple systems at once. The key is moderation. A small handful of walnuts or mixed nuts is enough. Added sugars or heavily salted nuts can work against the benefits, so keeping them simple matters. Together, blueberries and nuts form a pairing that supports the brain, heart, and metabolism, not by overstimulation, but by balance and consistency. When blueberries are paired with bananas, plain Greek yogurt, and nuts, they become more than just a healthy snack. They form a balanced combination that works with the body instead of against it, supporting steady blood sugar, smoother digestion, a stronger immune response, and long-term brain protection. What makes this approach effective isn't complexity, it's consistency. These combinations are easy to repeat, easy to enjoy, and realistic to maintain over time. And when the body receives nutrients in a form it can actually use, the benefits tend to show up quietly, in how you feel, how you function, and how well your system holds up day after day. Blueberries don't work because they're trendy or expensive. They work when they're used in a way the body understands. By avoiding a few common mistakes and choosing supportive pairings instead, you give your body a chance to get the full value from something simple and accessible. Over time, those small choices matter more than any single, perfect meal. If this helped you see blueberries differently, take a moment to like the video, subscribe for more practical, science-based health insights, and share it with someone who might benefit. And let me know in the comments, which pairing are you most likely to try first?